Has anybody ever sang a song on your show before?
No.
I brought a guitar. If I could be so bold.
Have you ever been approached?
I've been approached and invited to everything you can think of.
How does the approach happen? Do you know what it's going to be?
Most people don't.
Make sure you want to do this. Make sure you have read the fine print, because once you're in, it ain't no way out.
It's pitched to you like this. Hey man, congratulations on the career, you're doing great. You're Songwriter of the Year 3 years in a row. You guys just sold 7 million records. Hey, I'd like for you to be my guest, my personal guest, and this is like a head of a record label or the head of some big company or another really famous person.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for all those in London that don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man.
So unfortunate.
You gotta pull back though, so they can see.
Before his arrest, disgraced music mogul Sean Diddy Combs was famous for holding his annual 4th of July party in the Hamptons. All of the well-known partygoers wore white, and it wasn't exactly a family-friendly event.
I've heard about this. I've talked about it. I know that there are people that trade things for power, sacrifices, child sacrifices, all that kind of stuff. But I've never really seen it. Yeah, I've heard about Bohemian Grove.
Right.
I know this runs rampant in Hollywood, the P. Diddy shit, music industry. Have you seen it?
You're in shock. I mean, children aren't supposed to handle that sort of stuff. The number one problem in Hollywood was and is and always will be pedophilia.
There's a difference in being canceled and what capitalism is. Being canceled means that a small group of people tell Shawn Ryan, you're done, click, and they just cancel you, and your audience never had a say. When the audience decides they're going to turn you off, that's capitalism.
When you started to go solo and you started speaking out and writing stuff like Revelation, I mean,
yeah.
Do you think you had a major impact in that shift?
Dude, you're sitting at number 1 on the all genre chart right now. I said, I know it's crazy, right? They go, how did you do that?
What did you say?
I say, I call friends of mine who have podcasts, people that, social media people that I'm friends with, there's everybody from Benny Johnson to Cat Turd.
Cat turd.
I mean, I got friends. If I record a really good song and it's compelling, and I call up all my friends and they'd be a good friend back and say, yeah, man, we'll hit the repost on that. Then it's up to the music if the music will go. I mean, I had songs like that were becoming the number 1 most downloaded songs, not in country, but all genres.
In all genres?
All genres. Earth to God. I do know that the industry was watching what I was doing. It was the all genre chart.
I've turned a lot of things down.
I can't imagine who comes up to you looking like they're perfect.
I've learned to look out for the favors. I want to help you. You get introduced, you get some favors, and then those favors need to be repaid later on.
If it's spiritual warfare, that's the words we use, and it calls it that, spiritual warfare.
I feel like there are opportunities that are presented, but there's only so many people that are paying attention, and you're paying attention.
If you only lean on the preacher to tell you what it means, you're going to have to assume that he's just got it down. But if you go read it yourself and think logically for a minute, you'll come to the conclusion I just came to. People are going to be eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage and going on about life. They're just going to be completely wicked. Is that not a wild thought?
It is.
That is their way of hurting God. When Jesus Christ said, this is what I love the most, these children, then how can they hurt Jesus the most? That's why they're doing it. Hurt the kids. Has anybody ever sang a song on your show before?
No.
I brought a guitar. If I could be so bold.
Let's do it.
You want to hear it?
Yes.
It's called The Righteous Hunter. Evil runs around this town undercover, looking for a soul to take. But they better stay away from the righteous hunter, or hell is all they'll pay. 'Cause I can see you around the corner, and I know you're coming. If you had any sense, you'd run. But you ain't got a clue what a daddy will do. Better give your soul to Jesus while I get my gun.